White belt, Kote. Kosa Dori, grabbing inside the wrist. Partner's grabbing inside. Kote, Omote, to your partner's front side. Partner's front, uke's front. Your partner is grabbing you opposite side. I hanmi, stance. Their left leg forward, uke's left leg forward. I hanmi is the stance. Kosa Dori is the grab. So I hanmi kote or Kosa Dori kote is a combination of Munuchi, basic move, with a slide step and a tenkon. So it's a combination of Munuchi and tenkon. Tenkon turning. So they're grabbing here, they're in front of you. Rather than coming straight into their power and their structure, you do a slide step and turn. So you're not meeting them head on, but you're still aligned within yourself. Good ready stance. And you're cutting through their structure where their balance is weak, not where their structure and balance is strong. So it's Manuchi coming offline or slide step. That footwork is called Irmi Sugieshi. Slide step or coming offline. So grab the inside of the wrist. As I do Manuchi, a slide step, I keep my extension. So I don't let them into my space, keep them on the outside of my structure. So they're grabbing the inside of the wrist. They're grabbing here. So I move to the front, Omote. This is their back, it's their front. I move to the front, Omote. So just as in sword, come offline, I'm still facing them. Just as if I have a sword. Not coming off to the side and missing them and pointing somewhere else, pointing towards them. My structure is working through them, towards them. So I have Manuchi with a slide step. Slide step, keep your structure, keep your posture. As I perform Manuchi, that gives me the power and dynamic to release their grip. It's a potential strike and releasing of the grip. So now my backhand is grabbing their hand, grabbing the base of their thumb. So I come offline, do Manuchi for potential strike and a releasing of that wrist grab. So my back arm ends up grabbing the base of their thumb. The freed hand now goes on top of the back of their hand. Fingers over fingers. Over the back of their hand. Come offline, keep my structure. Do a boat rowing. We're shifting forward to complete the Manuchi. But now my hands, instead of parallel, are one under the other to grab that hand. Strike and grab the hand. Offline, hips advancing is the release. Place that hand over their hand. At white belt level, not throwing our partner, we allow them to do the ukemi, where they kneel down and sit down, and then I can complete my body movement, which is the tenkon or the turn. Come offline, Manuchi, To release, hand over hand, wait for my partner to take their ukemi, so they're safely on the ground. And then preparation for later on when you do an actual throw. The throw is committed by a whole body turn. Whole body turn, tenko. Release, hand over hand, wait for your partner to go down, then the tenko. Now, for the pin, you grab the base of their thumb again. This hand goes to their elbow. It's like Manucci, upside down to the elbow. You keep their hand in front of their face as you walk around their head. Wait for your partner. Other side. Irmisugiashi, or slide step. Manucci is the strike and the release. Releasing out of that grip. Fingers over their fingers. Wait for your partner to kneel down and sit down. Then a tenko, Manucci. Then you put your hand to their elbow. Upside down, Manucci. Irmi tenkon. Irmi tenkon. Around the head, and brace the arm against the outside of your leg. Relax down, relax forward. Watching and listening for their tap. Slide step, Manucci, fingers over fingers. Wait for your partner, tenko. On their elbow, keep the hand in front of their face. Step around the head, step back. Pin. Kosa Dori, Kote ura. Now, stepping to your partner's rear side. I step up with the back foot, do a potential strike or atemi to the side of their face or head. It can be a fist or blade. So I step up, strike, I turn 90 degrees, so I'm at their flank, 90 degrees to them. The hand slides down their arm to the wrist. I sink down into horse stance to take their balance, and slide step away from them to take their balance further. Stepping up to your partner's rear side, to the ura, strike. Small tenkon or turn 90 degrees directly to their flank, where their balance is the weakest. You sink into a horse stance. So you take their balance, your balance is strong. Slide step away from their center of balance. Step up, turn, sink, slide step. You want to keep everything in front of your center so that when you move or slide step, you're not losing that connection. Stays in front of your center just as if you're holding a sword or a staff, boken or jo. Everything in front of your power zone. So when you move, everything stays here in front of your hips, in front of your center. So avoid pulling and losing that connection from your alignment. Strike, sink down, slide step, everything in front of your center. This is to their rear. Step up, strike, turn, so you're 90 degrees to their flank, slide down their arm to the wrist, your hand will be stopped by their hand. Horse stance, lead them off balance. Keep everything in front of your center. You release the grip by turning your hips and doing manuchi towards their face. So it's a release of the grip and a potential strike. Hand over their hand, fingers over fingers. Let them prepare for ukumi, so they kneel down and sit down. Then you do your tenkon. Manuchi, fingers over fingers, wait for your partner. Step back, turn. You don't want to step up and turn, because that will give their balance back. You're coming back into them, they can get their balance back and stand up. So you keep them stretched out. This is why you do a slide step, to stretch them out, take their balance. You don't want to give it back by standing back up and going back into their other potential firepower. So you keep leading them away and you keep that distance. Do that by turning on this foot, bringing this foot back. Other side forward, grabbing inside of the wrist. This is their ura, their rear side, their blind side. Step up, atemi, strike, turn 90 degrees, slide down the arm until you're stopped by their hand, sink down to horse stance, slide step. Once your partner kneels down and sits down, you can do the turn. Sliding down the arm to the wrist, towards the hand. Keep everything in front of the center. Horse stance, slide step. Release by turning the hips, manuchi towards their head. Fingers over fingers, wait for your partner to kneel down, sit down. Inside leg in other words, leg towards them, comes back. Because if I step up, I'm coming back into my partner and they're able to stand up, get their balance back. So a tenkan back or a turn back. Stepping up to the rear side, blind side, turning to their flank, sink, slide step, release, over their hand. When they're safely on the ground, you do turn back. Everything in front of the center. Hand over the elbow. Upside down Manuchi. Yurumi Tenkan. Step and turn. Pin. Pinning your partner. Make the pin a very gentle therapeutic stretch for your partner. Relaxing down, relaxing forward, gently guiding the hand across to the other side of their head, watching and listening for their tap. Very slow, very gentle for a nice little stretch. Both hands have full contact with their hand, bracing the arm against the outside of the knee. Not leaning over, being vulnerable as far as your balance. It's a forward stance, simply advancing your stance, using your weight